just last month graduated our largest graduating class ever.
Joseph W. Brady reports on what's going on at Victor Valley College.
Terry, there's always something going on at VVC, and I'll tell you this: I pinch myself every single month that we're on this hot streak, and we have been. Not only are we offering 100 programs, okay, real programs. It's great when I see one of the VVC semis driving through the valley and practicing.
Right.
We just last month graduated our largest graduating class ever. So I think we're at 1,600. We're at 1,300 the year before during COVID. I mean, so check this, okay? So check this. It takes a great team. We have 830 employees on out there. We just passed a $90 million budget. The Educational Conference Center is, more than halfway done. I take my hat out to John Nolan. I've been a big supporter of that thing, and I was pushing that thing well when Dr. Roger was here. It's looking good. The grandstands, I don't know if you've gone by there, but the grandstands on the west side, they're not totally erected, but the press box is up. Okay, so that's really important. So there'll be 2,500 seats on that side, 1,500 on the east side. I'm glad we bought the field when we did. The track is going to be great for those that want to qualify over for the Olympics. But we are tentatively there. They told us to kind of hold the date. I think it's April 24th of next year, 2024. So Kirsten, I'm not taking any air out of your announcement because you've done a great job. And Kirsten Acosta just became our full-time. She became our full-time executive director. So congratulations to you and Jaime and your family. I mean, it's been a long road. It's been a bumpy road. And as I say, Kirsten, don't believe everything you hear. But it looks like April 24th is going to be the gala for next year. Mm-hmm. So that's nice. So, we've got the capacity to feed 628 people there. So that's exciting. So we've got the graduation, I know, and we're proud to sponsor through what you do. And I know the Lady Rams have really been, as they say, kicking some ass. Mm-hmm. So we got five of those girls they've got scholarships to NCAA schools. And, I think as you and I have talked many times, winning the high desert and that whole attitude of, getting them local and bringing them on up. So Troy Hall's done a great job, and Art Lopez, by hiring them. So, again, you've got Dr. Waldman here. Okay, Art Lopez was there, and he's brought in a great team. But the team some of the team members that Roger left that were good, like Art, stayed. Okay, so Art oversees that whole department, and he's got Troy there, and I got this basketball program, and it kind of looks like there's kind of a pattern. We've got Coach David Slover coming in. When you hit it from the rumors I hear out there, and we have friends like John Pinkerton that they kind of monitor all this high stuff with football. When you get the number of football players signed up for the summer camp and those numbers, that's impressive. And apparently we've hit the highest number ever. So, and I think that with Coach Slover coming on up here, and he was I think down at Chafee for 9 or 10 years. Coach Slover, welcome, and Artie, God bless you. I mean, you're a great athletic director, and hopefully great things are going to come. I'm a huge supporter. I want to be very public about this. I'm a big supporter in taking whatever money we can to support athletics. I think when you have good athletics and people feel good about themselves and you're winning, just great things come from it. There's great camaraderie. The students get along better. They want to do things together. I will close and say one thing. For 12 years, Robert Sewell has put on the ASP retreat every year up in Big Bear, and it is the one day I will never miss. I've never missed a graduation, but I've never missed that. It's really kind of the highlight for me as a trustee. And he's got 30, 40 people in the ASB, and our ASB, and I tell this to people, and they say, Joe, you're just really exaggerating. And then one thing we don't do is we don't exaggerate. We just tell the facts. And when you can say that our ASB, our Associated Student Body, is probably in the top 50 in the country, out of they're not JCs anymore, they're community colleges. There's 940 community colleges, and you have all the universities and private colleges. That says a lot. It says a lot for the leadership that Robert brings, and then the students that get involved. Well, this year I'm going to tell you, and every year they've just had great students, and they challenge you, and I'm able to go on up there, and Brandon and I are able to critique them for an hour and a half while they make presentations to us. We've got a real live bunch this year, and it's exciting because each class, each year has a different personality. And this one, the thing I kind of noticed about this group this year was they do things together. When we were eating, they wanted to eat together. They brought the tables together. So then they've got a pretty aggressive list of goals, okay? And those goals we take very seriously. And when they present them, they make it seriously. So we got the graduation. We've got our accreditation report done. So Dr. Todd Scott finished that. He worked with a wide variety of people to put that together. That is a daunting project. That is one thing I would never want to work on. That is like really tough stuff. I mean, reading it was it's dry, but it's a little sweeter in reading than it was the first time. So when I got appointed on February 1st of 2011, the next day I was given the accreditation report, and that accreditation report said we're bleeding money, we had a deficit. I mean, we were literally, Terry, we were this close to what I call BK and losing our accreditation. And today, not only do we have a full accreditation, and we're competing to be the #1 community college in 2027, 26, whatever. Todd did a great job. So, and he had the willingness of people to work on it. You really have to have a great team of people to do that. I mean, it's one of the things that's important. Staff-wise, I mean, we just come. We've with the help of senior leadership, we've come to terms on contracts, some of our major constituency groups, CSEA and AFT, and we're working with the CTA. I mean, it's really important. We want to be sure that we're taking care of those people, and we have a group of people that negotiate that, and they know what needs to be done in order to safeguard the schools, safeguard our finances. We've got a mandatory 16.7% reserve. The state's in a deficit and is having deficit spending now, so we're being very cognizant of that. But no, I mean, with the graduation and looking out there and watching 1,600 people, not all 1,600 showed up. I think this year we had about 700 show up out of the 1,600. But we're hitting another mark. So I'm proud that I'm a part of this. It takes a great board of trustees. Dennis Henderson is board president. He'll be up in December. I'll take on over, and it's been fun. I mean, it's a fun ride, and we're gonna ride this one as long as we can last, as long as we can. So yeah.